Well. Welcome to the show, folks. Hang on one second. I don't want to turn myself up too loud there. Might be a little bit much. Well, who knew? The Summer Horror Games Awards Showcase, Summer Showcase. Shut up, Jeff. No, you shut up. Listen, hang on. Hey, there's Robert the Moderate. Good to see you, Rob. Hope you're doing good. Let's bring this on. Now, I will tell you right now, I hate my camera today. You ever have those days where you just hate... Yeah, Jaffe, we all... Shut up, idiot. The point is, today I don't like the lighting. I got some new lights, and I'm not really happy. Nobody really cares. Hello, Brett Moore. It's nice to see you, pal. It has been a minute. Good to see you back, bud. Is the audio ear splitting? Let me turn this down here. There you go. Test. All right, let's see, hang on. How about that? Whoops, that's probably still not good for you. How about that? Is that better? Should it go lower? All right, what do you think now? Robert the Moderate, what do you think now, buddy? Talk to me, Goose. Shut up. I did so much pot last night on the show that I'm just still recovering. But I will say... And somebody said this, and I think that, obviously, I'm not a big pot guy, so I don't know much about it, but somebody said if you drink a lot of water while you're smoking and after, the hangover won't be so bad. And I do think that's true. I did a lot of pot last night, I drank a lot of water, and I got up this morning and I rewatched The Hangover, and it wasn't as bad as remember the movie, and it's Mike Tyson. That's not what happened, but I don't feel as bad. Hey, Bunny Button, what's up, buddy? Of course, you are more than invited to jump in, Bunny. I didn't want to be presumptuous because I know they're video games, so I was like, it's not really Bunny's scene, which is, really weird because you love horror. Bunny's in the chat, fellas. Everybody say hi to Bunny. You love horror movies and you love horror stuff, but for some reason... Now, not in a lot of these games that you'll see today, if you watch some of this with this Bunny, a lot of them are slow paced, so it's not kind of like you got to be running around and stuff. So maybe it won't give you that same kind of headache. But I don't know. I think people who love horror movies, I always try to push them into horror gaming as well, just because it's so much fucking fun. And it's a very different kind of horror. I think some of the worst horror games are the ones that simply take the tropes of movies and try to stick them into a video game. I think the ones, and to me, these are really rare. And there's not a lot of people who get it, and I certainly don't get it. I mean, I've never done it. I always knew what I needed to know, but I didn't put the time in or have the talent to figure out what I needed to, like how to know it. But there is a language of interactive horror, which is very different than the language of nonlinear or sort of linear storytelling horror. And a lot of video games just go, oh, I saw this character in the ring. It's weird when someone just stands there and looks at you. I'll put that in my game. And it's like, well, the mind is in a very different place when it's gaming. And so you have to really take that into account if you really want to scare people. If the goal is just to have like a normal game that has the trappings of horror, sure. Hang on, I'm uncombobulating my headphone cord here. I know they're not wireless, but they're really good for gaming. So, whatever. Jaffe, Jaffe would just love if I died of a heart attack. No, Bunny, I don't want you to die of a heart attack. I just think you would enjoy it. I mean, look, I'll tell you what, the Bunny Bee, you introduced me to one great horror movie last weekend, which was Martyrs, the original Martyrs. So, I feel obligated to. What do you guys think? If if we were to recommend a scary game for Bunny Button to play, but it wasn't like, she doesn't have to be a gamer. She doesn't have to worry about getting sick because of the camera. What do you guys think would be a really great game for her to play? And maybe we can somehow convince her to play it on Madhouse at some point. Which, if you don't know, is the show we do Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock California time. It's all about weird shit, ghosts, UFOs, paranormal, and just weird shit. It can be weird science. I don't care, whatever. Tall Tale, Resident Evil 7. That's a first person game though, Jam, right? She you know, Bunny might like Until Dawn. Until Dawn might be a really good. Yeah, Rob says it as well. That's a great idea, actually. That might be a really good game to stream and play with Bunny, because especially if we turn on the thing where the audience can vote and shit. I think that one does that one as well.
Welcome back to video games.
Test. All right. Hey, Darth Nugget. Thank you, buddy. He says, welcome back to video games. Look, I never left video games. I've just decided to only cover video games without toxic assholes. Speaking of, you have to go. Thank you, Darth Nugget. We appreciate it. Speaking of the goals of the stream today, if we we're already $5 in, fellas. This shit's going to happen. I can feel it in my bones. Or not. But the point is, if we make it to $200 in super chats. Now, this is a long stream. And the reason I put this goal up here is I can't guarantee, unless we make the super chat, we're going to watch the whole thing. I thought it was an hour. It's an hour and a half. And you guys know how my ADD kicks in. It may just be too much. So if we get to the 200, I'll start playing Resident Evil in a pop-up screen. And I've never finished Resident Evil 2 Remake with the second character. I finished it with Claire. Loved it. One of my favorite horror games of all time, or horror action games. You know, there you go. That's what that is. And then if we get, right now you'll notice we're only doing member chat. If we get 25 new members, gifted or original, we'll turn on chat for everybody. So those are our goals today. If we make them, we make them. If we don't make them, we don't make them. If we make them, we shut up. Plus, Jaffe, you can switch the music and settings so it becomes copyright free. Which game? What game are you talking about? Until Dawn. Gotcha. Jaffe, the Leon route is much better. Well, I loved the Claire route.
Awesome Tatum has just donated $5 through Super Chat. Thanks, pal.
So
with the nude mod.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, first off, I loved the Claire route. I think Claire's super hot, so I want to follow her through. But yeah, I'll play it with Leon. Was the character that after the game came out, if you guys remember, they did a poll and Capcom came out and said, oh, the majority of people actually did pick, I guess no surprise. I was just kind of like, well, I want to pick the hot chick, but most people picked Leon. So there you go. But play with the nude mod. Thank you, Awesome Tatum. I've never played with the nude mod. I have it on PC, but I have seen it. And voom. That's what you say when you see a girl that you think is pretty. If you guys, you can use that. You like, you see her and you're like, she's like, hi there, I'm pretty. And then what you can do is say voom. And that will let her know that you want to take her to the sock hop. Or yeah, that's right, Bunny. You can say now, Bunny. Bunny in the chat's getting pretty advanced. You can also I recommend voom because it's a clearer enunciation. But if you are brave, you can, as Bunny suggests, say hubba, and that's some high wire act without a net. But yeah, you can do it. You can fucking do it. I want to tell you the games that. Hang on, shut up. I want to tell you the games, or at least some of the games we'll be seeing today, okay? And who knew the Horror Awards would be the guys to kick off the Summer Games Fest, which officially, as it relates to Keeley's show, is next week, Friday. I think it's Friday. But the 7th, yeah, Friday. But this is kind of the first big shoot out of the Summer Games Fest. So here's some of the games we're going to see today. Here's the description. Well, come on. There's no way this guy has to be a porno actor. There is no way. These have to be fake names. Your hosts, Phil Dickens. Come on. There is no way his name is Phil Dickens. Come on. Is that a real name? Phil Dickens. All right. Your host, Phil Dickens, Ash Millman, and Will Pinkyman present the Horror Game Awards Summer Showcase. Over 100 trailers, including 50 world premieres. Now, if you love games like Mouthwashing or While We Wait Here, the real gems of the horror genre that you're not going to see on Keeley. Not because Keeley doesn't show stuff. I fully expect next week we'll know about Resident Evil 9 because that's it. There's a rumor Sony's going to do a showcase on the 8th. And that's usually when the last, since 7 Resident Evil games and DLC and stuff has actually been announced, not at the Capcom showcase. So, but Keeley covers kind of the big ticket stuff. A lot of it is people pay to be in the show, not always, but it's a costly endeavor. So, but this is where the true horror lurks. Here's what we got. I'll just read you a couple of these. If there's one you're looking forward to, ask me the name. I'll tell you if it's on the list. The game Ill. But I don't think Ill is going to be on today's show. But you're right. Where did it go? Who was talking about that? Awesome Tatum. That Ill game is getting a lot of buzz. Right. I think that's the first-person shooter. But I don't see that on the list. We've got the 18th Attic, Bad Cheese, Deckline, the Alien Cube, which is interesting. Maybe that's coming out for console. I love that game. Leftovers KO, Liminal Point, Office After Hours. Some of these are old. I don't believe this list is... Hang on a minute. This is the accurate list. It was posted today, but some of these games have been out for a while. Oxide Room 208. I already played that. That was a fun, really clever game. So I don't know if this is the right list. They might be taking it from somewhere else. I'm looking on NeoGAF or whatever. Or Reset Era. Hey, Neglected Tipples. Jaffe, what's your opinion about...
_Tipples has just donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Yeah,
Jaffe,
awesome.
What's your opinion about Gearbox president saying real fans will find the $80 and the upward trend of game prices
this year? I got to extend that read. I'll tell you in 1 second, Tipples. Thank you for that Super Chat. Yeah, those are old games. Maybe that was the last year's list, but it was the current link. I don't know. We'll find out. There's no way they're showing those. But I'm excited regardless. So maybe there will be Ill on this one and not Keeley's. But I am excited to see that as well. Tipples, thank you for contributing to the Ducat Fund to play some Resident Evil during this show. We are now up to $15, and we are closing in on a killer. It's a really very rare disease that only Bunny Button has that makes her love horror, but she's terrified of horror games. And so we really want to be able to donate some of this money to cure her so she can enjoy what we all enjoy, which is video game horror. But thank you, Tipples. What is my opinion about Gearbox President Randy Pitchford saying real fans will find the $80 and the upward trend of game prices? Well, okay, so... What he said was, he said, look, that's really out of my hands. In other words, that's a 2K decision. We don't set the price for our games. No, don't say poor little me, Bunny. You will love it. You will love it when you get into it. But trust me. So the first thing was somebody was complaining about the price. He's like, well, look, he wasn't saying don't complain to me, but he was basically like, I can't give you an answer. That happens above my pay grade. And it happens way above his pay grade because this guy's a rich motherfucker, but not as rich as Strass Zelnick, who runs 2K. So anyway, but then he was telling this story where this came from, like, hey, when I was a kid and I wanted to buy games, I figured out a way to do it. A real fan will figure it out. And I don't necessarily think that he was trying to be a dick. I don't think it was Pitchford's kind of like me in the sense of how he presents. He just assumes everybody kind of knows. It's a little bit tongue in cheek. I don't get the sense he really feels like, fuck you. If you're a fan, you'll pay for it. If not, go fuck yourself. Cause that's kind of how it's been presented. And that doesn't sound like Randy or anybody unless they're on a fucking, cocaine bender. Do you bender? I don't know how you, I've never done cocaine. Look what I have. It's like cocaine. So, and he doubled down a little bit recently about, look at this game you can get from us, Tiny Tina Wonderlands. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. It's free, kind of taking the piss. I don't read too much into it. I don't think Randy's a guy who's just like, fuck you, I'm so disconnected from gamers that $80 would ever figure it out. I think it was just kind of a Twitter misfire when it came to the text is what I think. But, you know, look, Borderlands is a huge franchise. I have never really gotten into it. It's never really been my cup of tea. Not that I think it's bad at all. It's wonderful, but I just never really vibed with it. So I can't speak to my allegiance to finding the way to pay for it. Yeah, Rocker Matt, this is the RE2 remake, because I guess the original RE2, could you switch between the two characters after you finished it with Jill or Claire and then you play it with Leon or vice versa? In this one, though, I've never finished it with Leon, so I was going to go back and start playing it with Leon. But it would still be this show. It would just be a picture-in-picture window. But these people whining about the Switch 2, for example, will absolutely buy that console. They're so full of shit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, whatever. I've made a commitment to myself, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off, but I sure as fuck am going to try to not really pay much attention to the negative, toxic internet gaming Twitter. I want to talk about games, yes, but I can't acknowledge those people anymore. It just makes me really annoyed. I don't know if I could have worked in games back then or now with that, with the way it is today, because I would have just been so fucking pissed, and I would have had to have people on the team constantly remind me those people don't represent the vast, vast, vast majority of the people we're working to entertain. They're just the loudest, because I would have come into work on some days and probably just been so affected by the negativity that I would have, I can't work. I just can't fucking work today. Dizzy, why are you making that icon for Leon? I don't know what that icon is. It's like somebody who looks like they have a fever and they're sweating it out. But so I don't know if Leon makes you sick, or if Leon is a hottie patati to you and that makes you have a sexy time. I have no idea. I have no idea. Bloody Disgusting is the place I go, learning about horror that I want to know. Every day, to and fro, back to Bloody Disgusting. It's a site with macabre and scary things. Movies like Freddy, Jason in the Ring. Sometimes I even hear the sirens sing, being called to Bloody Disgusting. Now, there once was a site called Fangora. It's come back. Yeah, they do horror, but it's mostly a plug to buy their mag. And I say nay, for I don't got that bag. Well, I have it, but I spend it on other things, like life-size statue of the girl in the ring. Will I ever stop rhyming? God, I hope so. Anyway, look, it's Bloody Disgusting. While we're waiting on the subject of horror, I like this website. There used to be Dread Central, and I think Dread Central is still around, but I don't go there as much. Bring Her Back, everybody's raving about, saying that's a great horror movie to go see. I like the streaming ones, though. Let's see what's streaming this week. I like it when they go right to streaming. A Hard Place. The monsters that roam the day and creatures that rule the night are separate, and they're both out to kill genre favorites. Okay. Never heard about that. What's that called? A Hard Place. All right. See how close we are to the horror game show. 1 second. You might see Bring Her Back, Monkey Pong. Yeah, no, I heard it's great. I heard it's really great. Shut up, Frank Blasi. We're about to watch the horror festival. What are you talking about? I'm just rhyming because it's in my bones. I was raised by rappers, man. That's how I do it. That's how I fucking do it. Hang on, where's the horror festival? 1 sec, you guys. I'm not sure why that's their opening music for the Horror Games Festival, but here we are. Yeah, I hear it's very depressing as well. I think we have a docking finger emote, John Pond. Oh, we had it on the other stream. Okay, I'll put it on this one later tonight. Also, if Canty happens to come in and complain about the glasses, I'm letting you know what happened now. They'll be up today. I put them up on the Streamlabs shop and not the Teespring shop because I used to use Streamlabs. So I had to take them down, and now they're going up, and it'll take a little bit of time to get up, but it should be today on Teespring. So if she comes in and I say that, and she's like, "You're lying to me," I'm just letting you know. No, I'm not. I love those glasses. They're delightful. Don't forget, though, our goals today, my delightful friends, are, if we can click that button there, $200. We're at 15. We're closing in. Resident Evil 2 restream, because this is going to be a long stream if I stream the whole thing. And if I stream the whole thing, it's 2.5 hours. So we will play Resident Evil in a corner of the game, at least the Leon part, while we're streaming this show. And then if we get 25 members, we'll turn on chats for everybody, for all the people who want to talk and express their love of horror. Don't keep them silent. In a capitalist society like ours, you have to pay to speak. That's just how that's Logan Run, baby. That's how we pay for the goodness for the under 30s. So keep it in mind. Brett Moore has been a member of the Cult of Calypso for 39 months. We love you, buddy. We thank you so much for that very generous long-time support. Sorry I've been absent. No, it's good to see you. I've been out of the loop. What have you been playing? Any good indies? Let's kick this off first, Brett Moore, and then I will respond. Let's watch the intro and get into it. Then I'll tell you what I've been playing, Brett. I'm wondering if these titles are in the best places. Oh, now okay. I'll answer now. Now there's your title. Okay. So 5-minute countdown. Okay. So what I've been trying to do with my gaming the last week is I really have kind of put my foot down, and I've just started weeding out the stuff that I probably am never going to finish or feels like a chore to finish. So I made it all the way to the third act of Dragon Age, and I just killed my EA Play subscription. I'm like, I'm never going to finish this. I did finish the last Star Wars Outlaws, but I didn't finish the DLC. I kept meaning to come back. I said, fuck it. I canceled my Ubisoft Plus subscription. I'm not coming back unless you never know. So I'm really trying to only play 3 games at a time. Marvel Snap or Hearthstone always being one. The second one right now I'm playing Expedition 33. I just started it yesterday. I just finished the prologue so far. It's awesome, but who knows. I was going to make my third game Doom the Dark Ages, but I played it for about 2 hours and I get it. I'm like, all right, I know what this is. It's really, I don't love it. I loved Doom Eternal. So now I'm kind of looking for something to slot in there, which is probably going to be A Nice Day for Fishing, which I loved the demo. So that's probably what I'm going to play. That's probably what I'm going to play alongside Expedition 33, basically, which is a super fucking indie game. And apparently it comes from a YouTube skit show or something. People tell me, and kind of like when Bunny introduced me to the Whitest Kids You Know, never heard of him. A Nice Day for Fishing comes from somebody that a lot of people on the internet would know. Who are these guys? Let's see. I guess they do some sort of I don't know. They do. You guys in the chat know who I'm talking about. They do some sort of probably YouTube comedy or something. Let's see. Except the heroes of Azarim have vanished. It's up to Balin, the humble fisherman. Do you guys know who these people are? So I don't know who they are.
Morning. Hey, Balin.
But it's great, though.
For fishing, ain't it? Yeah, Balin, it's not.
It's a really fun game, at least if the demo is anything to believe.
Nice day for fishing. Hello, adventure.
Yeah. Step. Accept.
I know you may look at it and go, eh, but no, it's pretty fucking cool.
Good luck with that, adventurer.
If you can chop down 5 trees in the nearby forest, I'll give you 3 gold.
Well, back to it. This tree ain't gonna chop itself down.
It's It doesn't play at all like it does not play at all like Dave the Diver. I know it's kind of got that look, but it's a very unique fishing mechanic, and it's very addictive RPG, building up your character, things like that. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. J Ram doesn't like it. He says that's a no for me, dog. That's fine. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I think it's delightful. Yeah, it's Viva La Dirt League, says Jarvie. Hello, Jarvie. I don't know what that is, but I guess they're like a YouTube comedy channel or something. Yeah. Sakura, you wish listed it. Excellent. Well, I'm going to be playing it on stream later this week, so check it out if you're around, see what you think. But I love it. I think it's delightful. Again, at least the demo is really good stuff. All right, let's see if the horror game show's started. Well, 37 seconds away, my delightful friends. Let us begin the horror game. But what's fun is that list that I saw was clearly outdated, which means we might see Ill. I have no idea what they're going to show today. So this is kind of fun. Let me move my screen over here. Sorry. There we go. I'll move this here so you guys can see the captions.
Hello and welcome to the Horror Game Awards Summer Showcase 2025.
His name is Phil Dickens.
I'm Phil.
I'm Ash.
And I'm Will.
And we have a fantastic show ahead of you tonight. It's been a while since the awards and we've got loads of games.
Oh, Cyclone says Ill will be here. Excellent.
Yeah, in today's Festival of Horror, we'll have over 100 game trailers with up to 50 world premieres.
But we're going to kick things off with our first segment of 11 trailers that are of games that have already come out that you can play right now. So let's take a look.
Allow me to welcome you to the Smyrna Corp family. All we need is a signature and blood sample to finalize your contract. Can't spell NDA without DNA. Now, I'm sure you must be a little intimidated, but rest assured, you've made a great decision by joining Smyrna.
Maybe they already have their subtitles.
You'll join a team of passionate professionals. Work with industry-leading technology. Explore a vast, newly renovated office. Enjoy generous dental benefits. And much, much more. So, what are you waiting for?
Never heard of that. Looks kind of interesting. Ebola Village and Eternal Evil are great RE clones. Oh, okay. Ooh. I like this. I like the look of it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Troy Branch. A lot of these trailers, they don't, the game may be great, but that game they just showed, hard to say what it is, but this looks cool, though. Oh, well, okay. I have to write down these things I want to pick up. Does he have like a horn? What is he holding? Like a clown horn? All right, well, I want to get this, or at least look into this. Yeah, awesome, Tatum. The low poly stuff, it makes it look kind of more sinister. I agree. I know a lot of people loved that Crow County or Crow Country, whatever it was last year. I thought it was fine. Really well made. But I couldn't really get into it. Okay, so Ill will be Summer Game Fest. All right, well, we'll still see it this week. That's cool. Okay, well, I'm definitely interested in that. Oh, I love boomer shooters. It's so funny though. If you ever make a video game and you have a chance of where you put yourself in the showcase, either pick the very end or the first 5 games. Because after that, the games start looking similar, even if they're not, and people just glaze over. Someone needs to finish that. Quarterman. All right, cool. I'll look into that too. It's only $2. That's my cup of tea. Quarterman Cult. Yeah, Project Warlock's good stuff. I didn't play the second one. I played the first one. Jarvie, you've played Quartermain? Oh, sweet. Okay. And he says it's so good. So fun. Cool. I know people have played this. What's this? I've never played this, though. Looks fun. I've been playing Hades 2 a little bit. I like it. It's actually pretty deep compared to the first one. There's a lot more systems, but I haven't really sunk my teeth into it much. Ectoplasm. It's so funny that this trailer is compelling to me. I don't know what you do in the game, but it's clear that it probably could be really exciting as a game. I'm assuming, what is it, like war? What is this? Was there a title for that game? The fuck was that? Did I miss it? Troglodyte games. Well, I love Lovecraft, but is this... Tell me it's not Hades. Tell me it's more Diablo. Although it just looks like Diablo. It looks really low res, too. Nope, I'm not writing that down. Oh, it's on a train, though. Rail Gods of Asteria. Well, I have to look at that now. I think I've played this. It looks good, but I didn't like the gameplay. It's very weird. And not in a fun way. Some people might like it. I couldn't. I think it's got really weird systems, I think. Like, I couldn't get my head around what I'm supposed to do in this game. Okay, so it wasn't just me, Tatum, right? None of us saw the title for that poker game or whatever that was? Visually, this looks great. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. What is this? No, I think I've played this. I think this guy has a rogue kind of structure to it. No, Alien Cube? Wait. I may be thinking of something else. Alien Cube, I think I loved. I think I played it and loved it.
Achieved with CryEngine.
I play a lot of games, clearly. Horror Adjacent, Bloody Hell Hotel. I haven't even heard of that, Brett Moore. Is this looking super low res to you guys? Like, are they broadcasting it? So this is 1080p. Everything looks all not good. I wonder why it looks so shitty. Are they broadcasting it maybe at the wrong resolution? Is it from Europe? I don't think so.
Achieved with CryEngine.
Card game is called Crypix. Thank you very much. K-R-E-I-D Pix.
Before setting up the cameras, take a look around. Let's see if we can find any trace of Lisa and Ben. Find areas with the highest electromagnetic activity. Mark, can you hear me? Your eyes open. That house is hiding something dark.
I think Bunny could play Phasmophobia, don't you think? If we could kind of ease her into it. That's not an action game.
Everything repeats. It never ends. Before setting up the cameras, take a look around.
J-Ram, the first-person horror subgenre, feels the same. A lot of them do. They sure do. I mean, that's like most things, though. Somebody fucking nails it, and then they just rip it off over and over.
You're not supposed to know.
Yeah, Ectoplasm, I've not played it that much, so I don't... It might take a while for it to wear off. Dead Space is too arcadey in action for Bunny. At least that's... I mean, I'm sure she can do it. She plays fighting games and shit, but she says she doesn't like games like that, so...
But do not be afraid.
Wait, the game was Deckline, or was it Cridepix? You never know, Cyclown. Maybe I will. Yeah, like this, I'm not even going to write down. I'm like, eh. Oh, Crypix is the devs. Okay. Yeah, the backroom games, yeah, I'm tired of those. I don't know, kind of building horror, like crafting and horror could go well. There's like a lot of tension, like Minecraft survival mode and shit. I don't know. He's fighting food? Like leftover? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'll look into it.
And there we go. That was just a taster to whet your appetite. We've got so many more games coming up.
So all of those are
our
out
next bunch of
already.
trailers
So
when
these
kick
are all
off
new.
With Dark Mass, which is Resident Evil, but underwater.
Peggy 18.
Yeah, Monster Punch-Out. I'm in. That's a good pitch to me.
This place has been buried for centuries. Today is our chance to discover what no one else has seen.
Reed, do you copy?
Loud and clear, Alice.
The earthquake has turned everything upside down.
Yeah, it's low budget. It's Addy Pie. It's a relatively new group, the Horror Game Awards. Oh my God! They did my underwater haunted house game. I can't wait! Oh! I've been wanting to make a game like this forever. Now somebody did it. Now I can just play it. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Seen anything like this before.
Ooh, I've never seen this before.
What was that?
A film like this? I don't know. Is it first person though? What's the gameplay? Well, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm super interested in that one. Sweet. Well, underwater also makes it creepy, and it makes it, it just gives you some other mechanics to do horror with. I don't think that was a walking sim, TJM. Kaput Mortem? I'll do a game with you, Rob. We'll talk about it. Let me know. I don't know if I would agree with you that most horror games are walking sims. I mean, I take your point, but... Although I happen to love walking sims, but I hear you. I know not everybody does. I already am one, you son of a bitch. I mean, horror and action shooters go great, so I'm down. Dreadweave, if it's good, of course. How is the sound with me and the games? Is it a good mix? Oh, I agree, Addy Pie. There needs to be more innovation. The new Bloober Team game, Bloober Team, Chronos, whatever. I don't know when that's out. I know that we're supposed to see a Blumhouse game at Keeley's show, a new one. This is how Rob and I met. Oh, OD from Kojima will do wonders for horror. The concept has been leaked. Really? I don't even know what... I know what that is, but I didn't know the concept had been leaked. I'll look it up. It was sexier, Rob. That's true. Could be cool. Looks kind of fun. Is that 4-player split screen? What was that supposed to show us? Cool. Man, Steam is the best. I like roguelikes, but I'm kind of over the flow right now. It's like I do like them, but I just can't handle them anymore. Yeah, Tatum, this looks cool too. I mean, this looks similar to Rogue Mansion, but one of them is going to be good. Ooh, there's a demo. Great. Ad Hacker, I mean, they have those augmented reality horror. I think obviously once we start getting a lot more like meta glasses with overlays and stuff, I think it's going to be a huge genre. Absolutely. Like Jordan Peele directing an augmented reality series of events that happen in your home, I think could be really fucking cool. Yeah, there's nothing like solving Myst-like puzzles to get me in the mood of horror. So this one's off my list. No thank you. I know some people love their puzzles, but... Oh, too puzzly. Takes you right out of the horror space. I don't mind point and click puzzles like that. I just don't like it when it becomes clear that it's like now it's puzzle time. I started playing a game called The Flayed Man last night, which is point and click horror. Real short, but pretty good. Buckshot Roulette, John Pon, I haven't. Everybody says it's great, though. I own it, actually, but I think. Oh, Insidious or... the depths of the world. We're getting more religious horror, but it's a sub-genre. But I love religious horror. Has anybody seen that Sydney Sweeney movie?
But because someone has to.
We need to get someone down there to
The Immaculate? Oh, Indica's great religious horror, absolutely.
They keep the bridges standing, the dams from breaking, oil pipes from leaking, and the giants of the sea from sinking into the abyss. 1 meter down, you lose 1% of your chance to survive. I live on the edge of life and death, months away, lost in the vast, dark ocean. No one knows what's down there. Maybe nothing. Maybe something worse.
P, I don't
just need skill.
I like puzzle games if they present as puzzle games, but when they tell me I'm going to be playing a horror game, it's kind of like, eh.
One mistake, and you're never coming back up. It's not just a job. It's a life. A battle.
I like the Insidious movies, Troy.
Welcome to the depths. Welcome to my world.
I think it depends on the kind of trailer, Rob. There's certainly... Oh, it's Tech Protect's favorite game. That's like the Temu version of Helldivers. It's like, Mom, no, not Well Diver. What? They made it. The steward said it was wonderful. It was great. Hey, don't forget, you guys, if you want to start playing some Resident Evil in the side window, $200 super chat. If we want to open up the chat for everybody and not just you Richie Rich folks. 25 members today, and we will open up the chats to everybody. Maybe. Maybe. Mayhaps.
And we've still got more games for you to see, like Phase Zero, which is an upcoming
The
90s
Bagman
inspired
is a
survival
point-and-click
game
horror.
that runs in an episodic narrative. Check it out alongside
Okay.
all the other trailers that we've got for you in this next section.
The Bagman. Yeah, no, I love all the Insidious stuff and the Conjuring things. I love those two, you know. John Pond, thank you so much for a gift membership. Appreciate it very, very much. Thanks for helping a poor. You goddamn right. Texas Chode House, welcome to the show. Good to have you here, sir. Yeah, the backlog does grow longer. You goddamn right. There you go, you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Anomaly games? What are the Anomaly games? It's called Anomaly? Like the games are called that? Well, there's Bukkake. We haven't seen you in a while. It's so funny. I can say this looks good. I don't know if it's good or not, but it looks like the kind of game I want to play. Like, I do like these old RE vibes, like Rob was saying. Or Bukkake was saying, I mean. Exit 8. Okay, okay. I didn't... That's not the thing. I did not like mouthwashing. I liked it. But I played that, and then immediately after I played While We Wait Here, which I think smoked the shit out of it. And I also played that game, I already forget what it's called, where you start by playing a computer game, and then it ends up you go into that game, and then you come into these different worlds. It's called, like, I don't think it's called Among Ashes. It might be, but those two blew me away as sort of the indie horror games of that year, even though everybody was talking about mouthwashing. So I liked it. I just didn't like it as much. While We Wait Here is only $3. I highly recommend it, you guys. Give it a shot. Best horror game of last year. One of the best games of last year. Okay, well, I'm playing it just because the title. You know, come on. Exit 8 movies coming out? That's cool. It's nice to see indie horror stuff getting movie versions too. Resident Evil 9 I think we'll see next week at the Sony thing if they do one. Ooh. Ooh. I like action and ghost. It's usually action and monsters, but haunting in action makes me very happy. Ooh. Oh my god, I love it. Poltergeist and guns. This is the best. Oh, tell me it's good and tell me it's out soon. At least a demo. Come on now. I liked what Slitterhead was and what it was about, but I couldn't play it for more than a couple hours. I did think it was neat, but it was a neat IP. Painted in Blood. That's cool. Not a good title for that kind of game, I don't think, but... Frank, I don't know if those... Were those sprite enemies? sprite filter. So wait, it was a sprite filter, but it was real? Oh, this looks cool. What is this? I don't even know how to say that. I would love to wish list it if your title wasn't so fucking confusing. I think Painted Blood's a good title, but for a game that looked like it was more about hauntings and not like violence, but oh, it could be Troy, but yeah, those controls, the new one's great. The new Silent Hill's amazing, obviously. I mean, for controls and stuff. I would agree, Brett. Might be a little too much. Maybe that Fear the Spotlight from Blumhouse might be a good one. I didn't love it, but that's just because I'm used to so much more stuff. I think a co-op horror game, PvE, where you can't talk to the other people, but you still have to find ways to communicate, might be a little more immersive. That's true, Frank. But I would like it more because it always pulls me out of those kind of games. When people are just talking like they're playing a game. Oh, it's RTS? Oh, that's a neat thing. It's been a while. RTS horror? Alright, that's kind of cool. I'm not a big RTS guy, but has there been RTS horror before? Or I can only think of it's like military and space military. Yeah, Journey did. That's right. I don't think that Alien... I don't think the Alien game is RTS, though, is it? It is like... It's got that perspective and it's strategic, but I think it's more like Commandos, isn't it? What's the name of your game? Was there a title for that game? Did I just miss it?
Whole site got fried. But this will help you get through.
Seriously, I'm not even joking because I thought that looked kind of fun. Was that game actually called No, I'm Not a Human? Okay, so what the fuck was that we just saw? Not this one, but the RTS game. And they don't show you the title at the first. That's the publisher. So you... Oh, thanks, Rob. Hello, Mike. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, this one I'm probably not. Right, the Aliens Dark Descent is XCOM turn-based. That okay, yeah. I think you're just in a negative mood, Jay. I don't think the showcase is a shit show. I think that aspect is a little troubling that the name should probably be on the screen, the whole trailer, but I don't know. I think it's been pretty good. It's just game, and if you love horror like I do, it's hard to complain. But if you did tune in for the Cozy Game Showcase, I would agree. Yeah. Don't forget, we could have Resident Evil 2 playing in the corner right there. All we need is $185 left, and we're set to go to the races. Come on now. Oh, I agree. Dying Breed? Okay. I agree, Tatum. No stupid host telling us bad jokes. I hate this looks so good. I don't know if it's good, but this looks so good. Rob, I can't click on it right now. Is that the game called Dying Breed? Yeah, I've had this wish listed forever too, but when the fuck's it coming out, or at least a demo? Agreed, Jarvie. 90 Disney Clock Tower, yeah. Come on, man. When are we getting it?
So what a mighty fine collection of games there. Let's continue the show and look
No,
at
that's
10
not like
trailers, starting off with SSR Wives, The Murder of Highland's Crush.
That's not Dragon's Lair gameplay. It looks more like Inside. Oh yeah, Pixar Disney horror, they should do that. That'd be awesome. It's a strange title, but you won't forget it. E.T., I love you. Oh, for sure, J-Ram. Absolutely. Ooh. I love the 80s Stranger Things ET shit, so. Agree, Rob. Is this Monarch? I couldn't really ever get into that car horror game where you're in the station wagon. Oh, hello, it's Mr. Bosco Bobo Brown. Quite a ride. That's awesome. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think they could afford Queen's bicycles race. I would see a new Dragon Slayer game, but done with live action. Just because it would be cheap. I don't think you could really animate it anymore. I guess you could with VR though, or AI.
Peggy 18.
Corpse all hanging headless and limp, bodies with no surprises. The blood drains down like the devil's rain. We'll bathe tonight. I want your skulls. I need your skulls. I want your skulls. I need your skulls. Demon I am in face I peer. See your skin turned inside out. Cause I've gotta have you on my wall. Gotta have you on my wall. Cause I want your skulls. I need your skulls.
It's a neat trailer style. I don't know what the game is, but
I need your skulls. Whoa. Whoa. Collect the heck out of the stars and put them on my wall. Cut the heads off the hoods and put them on my wall. Whoa. 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 I want your skulls. I need your skulls. I want your skulls.
Fear what?
Forgive me, my son.
I have no idea what that game was called.
World. The corpses of saints rot on cursed
Oh, Brett Moore, that would be cool.
temples lying in ruins.
Like Hammer horror or Universal horror?
Satan sits upon his throne.
Yeah, this is why we need AI voices. This is like some...
For salvation is
Eastern European game, and this is the guy on the team that speaks English, but it's like, dude, no.
Set forth on your journey.
Your journey.
Neither bread, nor water, nor weapon. Only faith shall guide you. Sever your left hand, if doubt clouds your mind.
I'll audition, you goddamn right. Sever your right hand if fear consumes your heart. I could do that. You must destroy the very essence of evil. This is now your blessed burden. I couldn't do that one. Maybe I could do that. It is true, J-Ram. That's what it's like. It's like Billy, the guy who comes in on weekends to water the plants. He can speak English. Toss him an extra 50. See if he'll come into the sound booth for a few minutes. What, you mean the closet? Yeah, you know, the sound booth. Okay. Dusty box. You got filthy. Wink.
This forest has many secrets.
Fish forest?
A lot of perils you have to overcome. But don't despair, because you're fighting for the side of the light.
It's an interesting focus if it's all fighting, basically.
Destiny awaits you.
Look at it.
Emily?
Destiny awaits everybody. Just for what it's worth.
Hell?
Okay, Miss Mike Tessmacher. Miss Tessmacher. Splatterhouse. Yeah, we were talking about Splatterhouse yesterday on the show. I think a lot of people, a lot of nostalgia for that brand for sure. The Bornless. Okay. That was a useless trailer. Why would you show that? What a bad trailer. Terrible trailer. Shows you nothing. I mean, you got to respect this because it's at least showing you probably what your experience is going to be in a lot of these games they've been showing us. You know? Unfortunately, it just seems like we've played this 1,000 times. Still may be good though. I mean, seriously, it is nice to see some actual just gameplay trailers. Fucker's fast. I would, Jarvie, but I brought a lot to God of War, but I wasn't the combat guy. That was Eric and Derek and Corey and the programmers. I can't just, that's a huge effort to do that well. So. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how big the market is for it, but Jay Ram, he says, I think a lot of people are just itching to play these more simplistic games, callbacks to the 90s. I definitely think that there is at least for me, there's a desire to just play something that's not just loaded down with all kinds of padding and fat, just to, 1,000 things to collect and stuff. So, yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, good combat, especially melee combat, is really, it's like I said, Eric, even though he directed Ragnarok, for a long time, him and Derek were consultants that went to lots of different games and helped with their combat. It's a really rare but important skill. I mean, if you're good at it, and they are. I mean, this is a pretty ballsy trailer, though. I gotta say, I appreciate this trailer. This is exactly what you see is what you get. And it's probably more fun than a bunch of the trailers that looked a lot better.
More fantastic trailers there. Let us know if any of them caught your eye using the...
I don't know what it was called.
And now we're going to go through another segment.
Does anybody know?
Beginning with the Cave Diver.
The fuck was that game called? Please somebody tell me. I kind of want to look at it.
I dread the most in the entire world. Crawling through tight, suffocating spaces. Enjoy.
No. The fuck was it called? Yeah, somebody go ask Phil Dickin to what the hell was that game? Shut up, One Pump Man. All right, I'll look into that. I want to know that other game. That other game was they didn't even have a name. You goddamn right, Soul Reg. Goddamn you. Oh, hello. My name is Hipster Teen Girl from a Diablo Cody movie. I'm here to crack wise and crack skulls. Oh, I've played this. I didn't like this. It's really... Her movement's really slow, but maybe it's gotten better. Oh, J-Ram, I know. That story terrifies the shit out of me. About the guy who got stuck upside down in the cave. See, I just look at it and I go, okay, cut my legs off until you can pull me out and cauterize all the wounds so I won't bleed out. And if I get pulled out of there and I'm just a stump, I'm okay with that. P, this game? Again, I played the demo and I liked it, but she moves too slow. But I'm going to check and see if they've sped it up because it looks a little faster here. Carnival Massacre. Welcome to Hexadrive. But crazy, I have no idea what it is. What is a voodoo hand? Could be that, Jarvie. But at least they should show it at the end so you can go, oh, it's untitled. Okay. I mean, they definitely sound very girly, which I guess is kind of the point. Like a lot of weeboo people are like, oh, they like that? I don't know. But I think that particular character was supposed to be a little girl, though. Like an 8-year-old or something, right? Oh, but what do you mean send the magnets? I mean, what is it? What, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you actually made a doll? Can you send me a picture? I see what you're talking about. They still might be a little too involved, Brett Moore. All right, thank you, Bud Crazy. I'll check it out. I think we want to find something that we can play on stream that, you know, I think Until Dawn was a really good suggestion, or one of those kind of Dark Pictures anthology games.
Esplosivary Katskat, Espostos my shimmy. Consider could actually tear mad in state. Duck hacket to be glad sort of. It's around store. You would dare to eat the best yet. My show, my shirt, what's it on?
Oh yeah, I would play the original. I wouldn't play the remake. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you do. Are you just playing cameras? Which is fine. Ooh, I like this already. Found footage, 80s style, 90s style. Cool. You cut all the magnets out by hand. But why are there magnets in a voodoo doll? I don't understand. Ooh, cool. Hey, Troy Branch, thank you, buddy. He says, I stand by original Silent Hill 2 for Bunny. Just go into options, turn off the tank controls. We'll show some trailers on the next Madhouse for her and see if any of them float her boat. See if she's interested. Thank you for that, Troy Branch. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. Thanks, sir. Hey, only 180 bucks away. We got an hour to go. Maybe we'll make it. Maybe we'll make it. Yeah, my wish list is growing too. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Yeah, I heard the new Until Dawn just was not a very good remake. Oh yeah, I've seen this trailer. This looks awesome. Frederick. Oh, you don't mean... Okay, I understand. You mean the doll is separate. The magnets and then the doll is a separate thing. I kept thinking you meant there were magnets in the doll, and I'm like, I don't understand. Oh, excellent. Oh, I would... Oh, fantastic. Love to see that, man. Thank you. I'm very slow today. Silly Polly Beast. Okay. I mean, yeah. Anime horror. Okay, I'll look into it. I think so. I don't think she has a console. I could be wrong, but... Yeah, that's why I'm writing them down, Cyclown. Because I wouldn't remember them either. Oh, Silly Polly has a demo. Great.
Get in the car.
Interesting. Might be fun to play. Like a co-op game like this, I don't mind because it's clearly got more kind of action-y aspects to it. Cool. Ooh, demo.
Right, guys, we have made it to the world premiere section of our showcase, so I hope you're excited for some brand new horror trailers. We're kicking off this section with Oxide Room 208, a sequel to Oxide Room 104 that features 8 people trapped in an experiment, and it gets really icky and goopy, so I hope you're looking forward to that. And a really nasty, gory trailer. Enjoy, as Phil says.
Okay, it was a sequel. I got it. I played the first one, thought it was cool.
Let's see, Josh. I honestly thought you were smarter than your buddy. You screwed it up like all those useless people out there. And that's why you're in here. And as for you, Catherine, don't be afraid to come to me. We'll have a good time playing together.
This is definitely bigger and more ambitious than the first one. Interesting. I'll check into that. Why do you need a bathroom? Why do you,
David,
do you need a
developer of Nedra,
bathroom?
an atmospheric survival horror game inspired by Lovecraftian terror. I'm excited to show you one of the game's most important survival mechanics in this new gameplay trailer. In Nedra, you will find yourself trapped in the haunting silence of an abandoned Soviet station, where all previous explorers have vanished without a trace, leaving you to uncover the chilling truth. Managing your body temperature is the key to surviving.
No, just don't worry about the bathroom.
And the frostwalkers, creatures that hunt by sensing warmth. To survive, you must become as cold as the world around you. Sometimes that even means eating the parasitic worms that crawl from frostwalker corpses. It's repulsive, but it's your only shot at staying hidden. Every time you warm up, you risk exposing yourself. In the cold, they are unstoppable, fast, aggressive and brutal. But in warmth, their bodies break down. That's the only chance to fight back, if you are willing to take it. This is what Nedra is about, survival at any cost. You're not just battling the cold, you're adapting to it, and making choices that define your path through the nightmare. If you survive long enough, you will discover that something far older and far worse lies beneath the ice. Thanks for watching. I hope you are ready to face the freezing dark when Nedra launches on Steam, June 23.
It seems like something I'd have to always be watching my meter, like the sanity meter thing. Ashen. Tatum, do you finish most games you play? Because you play a lot of games like I do, but do you finish them all? Or most of them? Soul Tracer. Yeah, I'm the same. After 5 or 6 hours, I get my fill.
Hello， 你是谁？那边很危险啊，你们要快点离开呀！
所以我们现在怎么办？
我不懂嘞。
What was that called? It's all blending together. Ah, gotcha. Thank you, P. Shut up, Buck Crazy.
Hi, I'm Brad from Jab Arcade.
Hello.
My coder Jake can't be here as he is currently scrambling to polish up the demo for Steamfest. But we are currently working on our first indie horror project, The Dark Delivers. It's a night-based survival horror game with a mix of investigation and tension. You play as a package inspector at Postal Sector 7. Your job? Meet your nightly quota by inspecting packages, while also trying to not die from workplace hazards. As you crawl through the story mode and just barely survive, we've got a set of challenge modes.
This game, Rob? Which one? This one or Parasomnia?
Blackout. Postal Sector 7 decided your office lights weren't worth the power bill. You're in the dark with only your flashlight to rely on. Good luck. Next up, stealthing.
How was it, Rob? What'd you think?
C-52 has figured out a way to move without making a sound. That audio cue you used to rely on? Gone. Better keep your eyes peeled. Challenge 3, and C-13 usually gives you 2 strokes before ripping your face off with his maw. But everyone has their off days, and today, they're just giving you one chance.
I'm not sure, Jarvie. I wouldn't. It's not my kind of game.
More stress?
This one.
The 4th challenge ramps up your quota and speeds up the conveyor belt. Can you keep up, or will you start guessing under pressure? And finally, Nightmare Mode. Every single challenge at once. C-52 quietly snaking around in the dark, C-13 on edge, packages flying in faster than ever, and all of that in the dark? Should be a fun shift. The Dark Delivers demo should be live now. We'd love for you to go check it out, and maybe survive a few nights at Postal Sector 7. Thanks for listening. Have a good one.
Five Nights has never held any appeal to me, Dizzy. I've never even played it. Is this Grab by the Ghoulies?
Step on my soil, thou peel away my flesh. I can smell your stench. A nectar, a poison, perhaps a mere pearl. I tread tenderly within the Carpathia. My ambition to live only with love in my heart. What can a man want more than the hand of an innocent flower? The void vanished, my Elena. I will manifest an eternal pain on the bound who betrayed me. I will destroy this realm and the next. Not a flame should flicker in the darkness that I will bestow. If a man's love cannot linger in a world this putrid, then the world must endure the beast that is born on a cloak of nothing that trails in his wake.
What? The fuck was that?
Let's continue this world premiere train and let's take a look at 10 more trailers. With first off, let's take a look at Tormentor, which is basically Manhunt combined with Twitch. Let's take a look.
We meet again at last. You'll love what I have prepared for you.
Really weren't in a hurry, were you? Get down to business. The stream has lasted for far too long already, and our sponsors are gonna leave soon.
Don't make me laugh. You don't exist without me.
I don't know what to make of that. Looks kind of interesting. The show's 2 hours, about a little longer. Not yet, but no, I think because we're Bunny and Tech and I were talking about moving it because of this showcase, and we were super high last night. So I'll let the Discord know as soon as the show's over when we're going to do it and what it's going to be. Yeah, Tech's been back for a couple weeks now, but that's not why he was. He left. I think it was just too much for him with all the shows and wanted to focus over here, which we were thrilled to hear.
Just let it rest. But I guess it wouldn't be like you to let something go.
If I were you, I'd be more worried about how to get inside the castle.
I agree, Bud.
I'll save her. And we're going to go far away from here. Far away from you.
Hello, K-Nubs. I played this. I played the demo. I don't think it was very good, actually. Could be wrong, though.
That must be Momsy. What a scary, scary nightmare.
That was Cheese World, or as Grandpa Jung would call it, Dark Forest of One's Soul. Itsy bitsy tiny glimpse of my upcoming perplexing game called Bad Cheese. Dear Horror Game Awards fans, this creation is a very personal one. Please expect a mousy torn between his abusive daddy and all sorts of mouse demons. Do you want to try a slice? Wish it now, play a demo, and play it this summer.
Spider legs. Maybe I'll hang around the house and answer will come.
I'll try it again. But yeah, the demo wasn't great.
I didn't panic.
Alright, you're looking for a statue?
In the scale of Harry Potter 1 through 7, what thickness is it?
can see him. Oh, this is cool. This is kind of funny.
Green bottle, it says...
Stop describing the green bottle! Oh, hang on.
Open. Open.
Looks like a better repo.
I see him! Yeah, he's coming! I shocked him! Run. I'll flash him. Keep him busy.
Hey.
Okay, I think
Oh, this looks cool. I'll play this.
Please, please.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Examining it. Gotcha. There you go. Yes! Yes! Rob!
What?
Can you turn on the light?
Right, though. I forget.
Okay, now take that left or right. Turn. Go down. No, go through that doorway. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Flashbang him. Flashbang him. Flashbang him.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, dear.
Okay. Looks cool. I know it was cringe, but the game looks fun though. Looks fun to play online, obviously online.
Why? What's wrong? Is my son okay?
What I want is inside you, little moth.
I am Natalia Asensio, Grand Mistress of the Night Council, and I am not afraid.
I'm glad you accepted my invitation.
Oh, I know, Tatum. There's so much to play now.
You've always been my favorite student, you know.
Last Chance Market, take 1.
At Last Chance Market, we know how difficult it is to keep mouths fed in these uncertain times. That's why we've partnered with local suppliers to bring the untapped bounty of Ling Forest to you. Whether you're looking for free-range eggs, wild bacon, or the catch of the day, you can always find Ellie's products smiling at you from our shelves. In a hurry, swing by our new to-go station.
Hello, Smog. Good to see you, bud.
So fresh, you might have to chase it. So come to Last Chance Market, and we'll hunt down what you're craving.
Yeah, but what's the game?
Cut, I guess. Anyway, Stephanie, I was wondering if...
Cleanup needed at checkout.
And there we go. The world premiere horror trailers just keep coming. And we've got some more for you now, kicking off with Korayama, which is a classic style Japanese horror set in a very creepy town shrouded in mystery.
Brian, I mean, you know, there's been a lot of trailers where you go, oh, like I've written like 4 pages down of things like I want to check out. I don't think there's been anything that at a trailer level you look at and go, oh my God, you know, no, nothing like that. I don't think, but there's definitely, you know, if you think about some of the best horror games, for example, of last year, and you would have watched the trailer, they probably never would have hit your mind that that was going to be one of the best games of last year. So I think what this is more is, you know, a lot of things that I want to go wish list. I want to play demos of, stuff that gets on your radar, but that's all I really get from it. I do think that game,
is this the house?
that looks like the Disney animation meets Inside with a little bit more action looks pretty cool.
This stall is really creepy.
Are you the one who opens the door to Serenityville?
This isn't funny! Mom, open the door!
Calm down. Breathe.
I'm interested just because there's a little ventriloquist dummy in it, which they've creeped me out since the Twilight Zone, so I'm in. Iodine Chronicles Rising? I don't even know what that is. Was that an RPG? You know what's a great RPG that's an indie? Man, what was that called? It was like you played the robots that are running out of time, and the title was really weird, but it was good. Oh, it's made by Suikoden. Oh, okay. Oh, that guy. Silence? I don't think I ever saw that, Smug. Oh, the movie Magic? Yeah, from the 80s. The trailer creeped me out. I never saw the movie. Oh, it's all stealth. Nobody Wants to Die? Which one? Sorry, my mind's all over the place. I'm not sure what you're asking me about. Yeah, I get it, Brian. I've never been creeped out by clowns, but I know a lot of people are. It never made sense to me. Oh, no. The first person cyberpunk? No, that's different. Nobody Wants to Die is amazing. No, I'm, Ooh, what's this? UFOs?
Amanda!
Stop it! Ray!
Tell me what's going on.
What's an observer?
Stop it! Ray!
Are you fucking crazy? Stop!
Stop! Ray, I don't know. I don't do this on purpose.
Amanda! Drop the screwdriver! Amanda! Stop!
Mommy? Why is Mommy doing all of that, Dad? Is she sick? I won't let anything happen to her.
Never played the first Silent Hill except for a few minutes.
Tell me what's happening. Are they going to hurt Mommy? Don't let them. Mommy won't let you get hurt. They won't hurt you.
What in the hell is going on with you? Your family is here. Where's your fucking mind gone? Amanda! You're acting insane, damn it! Answer me!
Yeah, loved the remake for sure. Stream Silent Hill 1, the original. I'll look into it. I'm assuming it's on, what, Game Pass or Steam or something? First off, was there a title? Second off, I don't care. You have to emulate Silent Hill 1? Really? Oh, wow. Okay, Jarvie, yeah. Duck Station? Does Silent Hill 1, the original, hold up better than Silent Hill 2? I liked Silent Hill 2, but I couldn't get through it. It was too slow, the new one. I don't mind emulation at all. I like to emulate just by playing on my browser, though. It's just so fast. I know it's not as perfect, but... You think both games hold up? Okay. Well, every now and then I get up early. Oh yeah, Brian, I love getting scared in games if I can. Cool. I need to play those True Nightmare games. They're real short. You're watching in McDonald's, Butterfly? That's awesome. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, roadside diners and all that shit are creepy. Yeah, I agree.
If you're enjoying the show tonight, don't forget to use the hashtag The Horror Game Awards over on social media to share your thoughts about our lovely
Oh,
horror
good
games
butterflies and
and
fries. Did you
our
actually tell them
exclusive
to put
trailers,
the
which
fries
we
in the
have
bag?
loads more of for you right now. We're going to jump back in with Liminal Point, another classic survival horror with a psychological edge. Ooh,
Asymmetrical. There was one earlier that was clearly asymmetrical. I'm not sure how that was asymmetrical, but yeah. Isn't it fascinating how life can be such a bitch to you day after day, but all it takes is a few hours to turn everything around? Yeah, fascinating is probably the word I would use, and annoying and frustrating and clever. Yeah, I'm with you. A McGangbang? No. So they put extra fries in your bag. You didn't actually ask for it. I see. Well, I'll tell you what, we're clearly not going to make our goals today, but if I'm going to change the super chat goal, if we get to $200, I will play about 90 minutes of a bunch of these demos today, a few hours after the stream ends, so probably around 4. So let me change that. If you guys are interested in playing some of the demos, we can do that. I wish we got more horror movie games that were story single player. We get a lot of those. We get a lot of those that are indie, which I think is great. Glass Staircase. I'll put it down. I don't remember. I've played some of the Puppet Combo games, though. I like a lot of them. Well, some of them. So it looks pretty good. It's not. I mean, it looks typical, but it's nice they're showing the game. Yeah, I want to wish list this one too. Cinematic games, I'd rather watch a movie than play. Oh, I agree, 100%. 100%. A lot of cinematic games I'd rather watch the movie, but that's why I like when they show gameplay like this. Oh, I see, like based on the IP. Right, like if they actually made a Halloween horror game that wasn't like a side scroller, but more like this, yeah, that'd be awesome. Wait, is this that sequel? This isn't that sequel, Tormented whatever. No, that's not this. That is coming out, though. I liked Uncharted 4, but I didn't like it as much as the earlier ones. I thought it was a little slow and took itself way too seriously. It wasn't as high adventure and fun. That looks pretty good. Liminal Point. Gotcha, Butterfly. It's cool animation.
こんなに寒くなったのは初めてだ。モサクよ、もう帰る時間だ。
What are chain effects? What do you mean? Like actual chain effects? Like a chain? Oh, okay. Let me move the goal. It's kind of cool. Yeah, awesome. I get it. I'm with you. It's a little long. They probably should have spread it up into 2 different shows, but looks kind of cool. I like the theme of that. Now think about this. Butterfly says, I truly enjoy your shows and chat rocks too. I agree, and we appreciate that. Hey, we are closing in. 25 out of 200. You never know. You never know. And regardless, thank you so much for being part of our community, Butterfly. And thank you for that super chat. I hope you enjoy your McDonald's and have a nice trip back home. Thanks, buddy. Oh, I played the demo of this, I think. I couldn't really get into it, but I love the alien cube, so I want to try it again. Ooh. It's a nice change of pace. This is cool. I wish more people would have played #Blood. That game was awesome. Oh, this looks awesome. Tell me it's not impossible to play, though. Metroidvania horror games? That's a good point. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of those. Oh, how are they getting away with, like, all these licensed memes? That's cool. Oh, tell me there's a demo of this out. I want to play this. Oh, the Galaga ships. That's awesome. Oh, man. End of Ember. I want a demo. That looks great. Parody's fair use, yeah. But you know how lawyers are. You got to prove it's parody and not just ripping them off. I've never heard of that, Mining the Stars. I'll look into it right now. Oh, that's a roguelike? Still I'll play it. I like the look.
They speak in cold springs of the one who weaves songs.
Hey, Smog, thank you, buddy. Speaking of fast food chains, have some cheddar. We appreciate it, bud. There we go. 26, 27. Thanks, buddy. We are getting there. $90 to 120 minutes of horror demos later this afternoon. How can you not want to throw your ducats at that, you old knuckleheads? Come on now.
If you carry a name, you can't stop whispering. If the weight of absence drags behind you, you go to the river and follow the lullaby. Only the broken can hear.
It's pretty cool. Why doesn't my server have an art channel? I don't know. What would you put on it? What art? What do you mean?
They call her the lullaby weaver.
But just random art or art relating to what? I mean, we can add one. If Rob's watching, he'll add one, or I'll make a note to add one. Ooh, space horror. I like space horror. There's no Madhouse tonight, no. Next Madhouse is Monday at 6. Oh, Addie Pie wanted to add a art page to the server. I'm down with that if people want it. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it, buddy. It is amazing that visually speaking, this is probably real time. There was a time I'd be like, there's no fucking way.
To the dark moon, I want want to draw this in my notebook.
In my notebook. A Metroidvania game showcase? I don't know. I mean, I've never seen one. I imagine a lot of the games would start to look the same. Although a lot of these do too,
I
so.
don't see any.
Consoles don't exist? I don't know. Where it's just subscription services? I mean, it will all be that, and it won't be that long, but... Those aliens? Ooh, aliens. I love alien stuff. There was an JRPG indie showcase. When, Morgan? Stay with me. Ooh, good.
Voices. Screams draw. Better use the pendulum.
But yeah, I mean, it's all going to be streaming. And if you stream like now, like I stream, it's already here. But obviously, you know, your mileage will vary. So I don't know how long it'll take. But my internet, again, my internet's not amazing, but I am pretty close, I imagine, to a data center. This is cool. Yeah, we talked about EA. Oh, I didn't see Codemasters shut down. I did see the EA was canceling Black Panther. Indie Quest live stream, Morgan? Oh, okay, cool. No, I had no idea. What was the best looking thing there? Cool. I like this. I love this kind of horror. It's very traditional. Hauntings and shit. Oh, wait a minute. I think we played this. No, we saw this before is what it was. This was a trailer we've seen before.
So now we've made it to the penultimate group of trailers, and I know what you're thinking. The show's almost over. Don't worry.
No.
It's okay. We've got an amazing group of trailers still. So let's take a look.
We're not worried. It's been 2 hours.
To us by the wonderful folks over at Bloomhouse Games. Let's go.
Oh, Blumhouse. It's not Bloomhouse. Okay, oh, let's see what we got. Something new. Cool. Jarvie, yeah, that occultist, I agree. Yeah, Blumhouse, I think, is going to have some stuff revealed at the Keeley show, is what I understand. Oh, Codemasters was rebranded. Okay. So, yeah, Morgan, what was the coolest indie game that you saw from the RPG indie showcase? I don't think it's a Jaffe scoop. I think if you look at the Keeley page where he has the publishers on it, I could be wrong, but I think I remember seeing it saying Blumhouse Games on there. I'll also say this. What's cool about horror, in indie horror, is you are also getting a lot of the sexy stuff that you do see removed from a lot of more mainstream games.
There's something unsettling about this island.
The time I have left? Okay. Oh, it's a co-op horror game? Oh, I'm so tired of those. I didn't see a link, but I just wrote it down, so I'll go look it up. But thank you for that.
Commander, your squad has failed the objective. Mace commanders do not fail. Commencing redeployment. Initial assets will be limited. Success depends on how well you develop and adapt them. Issue your commands. They will interpret them to the best of their limited understanding. They are humans, after all. Do not be alarmed by their screams for help. All casualties are deemed acceptable, as long as the objective is successful. At the end of the day, if they perish, you can always start anew, better prepared and more experienced than before. I don't want to play like this.
Interesting. What sickness do you have? What, do you have a cold? Oh, that sucks. 5 days sick? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's a good idea. Put your head in the fucking hole, idiot. Wait, Morgan is Izzy? All this time I thought they were two different people. I don't know. Oh, okay, good to know. Oh yeah, I've heard about another strain of COVID that is starting to spread. It's not. It's not like it's worse. Some people are reporting it wrong that it's worse. Apparently, it's just another one. So, are you vaccinated? It's kind of cool. Okay, well then that's good. Hopefully you'll just get sick and that's it. Or it may not be COVID. I mean, maybe it's something else. Broken, that looks kind of cool.
I think being scared makes you feel alive.
Horror games were like a bonding
Jarvie,
experience
what
for me
was
and my
the
friends.
what was the name of that game?
Putting that through the horror lens, dialing it up to 11.
And of course, I always love the viscera.
I think I got killed.
Oh, I think this is that video or behind the scenes
Seen heads
documentary.
exploding.
When I first saw
Oh, Broken Lore Follow. Okay.
Oh my god.
I literally jumped up out of my seat and like slammed the pause button.
I think horror in video games kind of goes back to like the beginning of video games.
The explosion of the video game craze hit us in 1983.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty rough for back then.
Scariest game in the arcades. It was so good.
Will this popularity last is the question. Well, the makers of video games are gambling that it will.
Yeah, Broken Lore, but I think Jarvie's talking about the one before Broken Lore. Yeah, Biometal Husk World. Yeah.
It's a scary game. But then everyone tried to understand what was the precursor.
Now we were like, we really got to finish this thing. We were scared to death.
サイレントヒルっていう企画ができた時に、あ、このタイトルであれば僕はゲーム音楽っていうのを変える。
The publisher had to pull out of the contract, and we were like, okay, what do we do? What do we do?
It was a deeply emotional thing to write at the time.
You know, it felt like something that was made by people that are hurting.
I didn't think I was going to get choked up about this.
This is so much more than I realized it was going to be.
We're into this era of digital storytelling where we have the ability to inject some of that reactivity and that life back into things.
What if we break that rule? What happens if we do that?
Video games are causing violence, and like, oh yeah, I'll show you.
They really like twisted the nipples of horror games.
Okay, we're doing something good there.
Did you try to get into this documentary, Jarvie? Like as a guest?
The emotional plane that you have is a first-person emotional response.
Causes me to feel that thrill or that
K-Nubs, no, I don't.
light.
It's almost more frightening when you have hope.
これをできるだけ両方味わいたいというか。
Yeah, okay, there's a sweet spot there. Let's push on this one.
I love this. I want to see more of it.
Oh my god, I gotta get out, I gotta stay alive, I gotta get out, I gotta stay alive.
I mean, I think it's pretty simple.
We're going to scare ourselves to death.
Might as well go big or go home. Just make it ridiculous. And here we are. It's the final round of trailers. What a night we have had. But there is still more to come. And we are kicking off this last group of trailers with one of the horror games that I am probably most anticipating coming up in the near
Shut up,
future.
cocky idiot.
A classic survival horror style game with pixel art and live action cutscenes. It's Tenebris Somnia. Take it away.
Cool. That's awesome. That's so dumb, but so great. Oh, man. Oh, this is perfect. This is so clever. I love this. Wanna play? Of course, it's New Blood. That's fantastic. All right.
What was the price you paid to be perfect?
Humans are scared, and they call this fear evolution.
It's cool too.
So, how long have you been staying out here, Mr.
Hello, RJ Cass. Good to see you,
I'm not
bud.
staying out here. Jesus, will you put that thing away? Wait.
You gotta break out of that head of yours, Mick. Talk to Sarah.
What you did wasn't enough. You have to violate his grave?
Since I got back, I've been shot at, half drowned, frozen. I died. I came back. Back in time.
I mean, you know how it sounds. The stress and everything. It's probably just...
In my head, I know.
Jesus, this is you. You killed that man. Psychosis is always a risk in treatments.
Say the patient attacked. Got the DI's gun. The caretaker eyes me with a look of disgust.
I told you to leave.
But I'm here for a bloody funeral.
Are you deaf? I said get lost.
If there's one thing I hate, it's pompous, self-righteous, hypocritical... Okay, that felt good.
Drop it now. Talk later.
So you can dump me in the reservoir again? I hold the flame under the rag until it lights.
Not gonna do you no good, boss.
You bastards!
Did you know that per volume, the insect brain has 10 times the quantum matter of mammalia?
This thing could really take me back.
Goddamn right. Solo streams. Yep.
I wonder.
Glad to have you here.
I'm better than human.
Now your has mucus. Maybe you just have like a bad cold or pneumonia or something.
Breaker's cut. Told myself I'd never come back. Oh well.
Cool.
Here I am.
All right. Necro, I mean, there's definitely been some really neat looking things, no doubt. I don't know, how these trailers are. It's hard to say what's going to play well and what's going to be fun. But yeah, there's been some really good trailers that look really neat. Cool. Like this. I don't know if this is going to be good, but it's a neat idea. Like turn-based combat horror, I haven't seen a lot of. Certainly not from this perspective. Okay. Hey, RJ Cass, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it, buddy. Very kind, very courteous. Fuck it, I'll go ahead and I'll put that on as a 5 on the super chat. But I don't think we're going to make our goal. But that said, I appreciate it. Thank you for the help. And thank you for the support. We could have had 2 hours of playing a bunch of these game demos later today. But alas, I'll be doing it by myself.
There's people in there. If that thing gets out, we're all dead. We have no choice.
But seriously, RJ, thanks, buddy. Trevor Henderson. I don't know who that is.
There's no way that could have grown from the cow cells. Someone must have.
Hey, there you go. Thank you, K-Nubs. Appreciate it, buddy. Right, so many cried. Right? Come on now. I just like very unique kinds of video games, you know? That's all. What is this game? Show me the gameplay. Oh, don't even worry about it, Butterfly. I appreciate all the support you've already given us. And I also appreciate just hanging out and being with us. Thank you, buddy. Don't even worry about it. Thank you, RJ. Appreciate it, buddy. Horror Train. That's right. The train of... I got nothing. Horror. Thank you, RJ. That's kind of cool. Give me a demo for this. I'll give it a shot. Thanks, RJ. Oh, is it Rogue? It's probably Rogue. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll wait and see. The Train of Horrors. You goddamn right. They're hard for you to play? Or what?
I'm the writer and director of Retrospace, the immersive disco punk space horror game. Retrospace is an immersive...
There you go, Solar Edge. Thank you, buddy. Horror Train, choo-choo, you goddamn right. Goddamn right. Thanks, buddy.
90s and early 2000s, by creating a completely unique mix in both its theme and its gameplay. Every creature you encounter...
Oh, Butterfly! What are you doing? You said, come on now. Come on, Butterfly, don't do that. If you don't have the money, you don't have the money. Don't do that. I mean, thank you very much. But come on now.
We also have some helpers in our journey, strange characters who will stand
Thank you,
beside
Miss
the player
Butterfly.
and open up new gameplay opportunities for them, like upgrading weapons, mutations, or gadgets. The story of the game will be told mainly through environmental storytelling, audio logs, and written notes, but there will also be some scripted events to spice things up.
You spice things out. Hey, baby.
Place with a central hub area and with several diverse and varied locations which you can explore freely. Our goal was to make it as real and lived in as possible. The game will be served with a satirical and dark humor, but it will still be a horror game, with some rather dramatic twists, mature themes, and a thought-provoking narrative. Thank you for your attention. We hope our game has sparked your interest.
Maybe. I'll
Retrospace
write
is
it
already
down.
well under development, and we hope we can show you more about it soon.
I'll write it down. Cool. It's like a better controlling Resident Evil, but still classic Resident Evil controls. Hey, Solar Edge, thanks for the hot dog, buddy. Numma, 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 numma. I appreciate, champ. That was the sound of me eating the hot dog, if you didn't know. Thank you, bud. Solar Edge coming in with the foodstuffs. I eat a hot dog about twice a year. Maybe I'll eat a hot dog today in honor of Solar Edge. No, I like Resident Evil, even the classic ones, but there's the motion looks more fluid. Biogenesis. I'll wait to hear if it's good. Did you ever play that Psycho Yuppie game? That was pretty good. Kind of reminds me of this for some reason. I don't know why. We got a lot of rich people who watch, but a lot of those guys are in the madhouse. They don't watch my game streams. Yeah, we got to go recruit some rich gamer folks. Benji, I like the taste of meat when I'm not thinking about it, but I can't not think about it 99% of the time, so I won't eat it because it grosses me out. But every now and then I'll crave it enough that I'll be like, okay, I'm going to eat that. Not fish, though. Fish is disgusting. Oh my God, Solar Rich, don't even worry about it. You're the knees bees, baby. Thank you for all the support you give us. Hey, Necro, I came for the horrors. I stayed for the horrors. Thank you, bud. Thank you for the super chat, sir. Appreciate that. It's the best kind of horrors. Horrors. Thanks, buddy. No, I like a hot dog, Jarva. Usually just a hot dog, and then I'm good. Oh, Jesus. K-Nub, stop. Don't. I assume people who support and donate do it because they like the show and they can afford it. Don't do it if you can't afford it. That's ridiculous, man. What is this game? After Lights Out. Okay. Kind of cool.
Oh my God, what a show it has been. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and taking a look at all of these brilliantly spooky horror games that we cannot wait to see more of as the year goes on.
And again, do not worry, we will be returning on Tuesday the 30th of September with the Halloween showcase.
Ooh.
And of course, after that, if that's not enough, we will be returning on the 14th of December for the Horror Game Awards 2025 themselves. The big show. Until then, hopefully this is enough spookiness to tide you over. There's enough games in there to keep you going for quite a while. So please do check them out. Please do wish.
Thank you, Smog. What's your new job? What are you doing?
And we will see you on the next one.
All right. Well, okay. So Awesome Tatum, thank you. Bye. He says there be whores in the hills. Let's see what we got. Thank you so much for that super chat, Tatum. Let me pop that into the till, my good friend. All right. Well, I thought that was actually pretty good. I mean, I walk away from that with a lot. Like, I mean, each of these are double-sided of, hang on, I'll show you. Right? I mean, these are like double-sided of just titles that I want to go wish list on Steam, get the demos, all that stuff. So yeah, I am. Oh, that's a cluster service role. Well, hey, every job's a good job, baby. Well, unless you're killing people. Reminds me of the line Steve Buscemi says, the island, just because you eat the burger doesn't mean you want to meet the cow. That's right. But, customer service. Okay, yeah. No, there's some really good stuff in there. I'm looking forward to wish listing and playing some of the demos and stuff. So what I am going to do is wrap this stream up. We didn't make our day. We didn't make our goal, but you guys were awesome and incredibly supportive. Thank you guys. I do think I got a bunch of chores I got to do around the place today, but after that, I definitely want to play some of these demos. So I still may stream them. I may not. We'll see. But I am going to play them. I'd say, if somebody says what was the best one that we saw, the problem is so many of these games look alike that until you play them, you don't know. And a lot of them sound alike. But I know there was like the Tenbri Samina, which was from the New Blood guys, which have those batshit cutscenes, and then it just goes to like an old Sierra Online game. It's really weird. I want to play that demo for sure. But yeah, there's a lot to try and a lot to play. All right, well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and supporting the show and shooting the shit and watching horror, the best goddamn thing in the world. If I don't see any more this weekend, I will absolutely see you back Monday, 6 o'clock California time, Madhouse. Probably be a morning stream as well, but I'm not entirely sure yet with my morning schedule, so I'll let you know. But be well, be safe the rest of the weekend, and if I don't see you, I'll see you soon. Bye, you guys. Thanks, everybody.